Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Demetrius here again today. Wow, what can I say today on Obi Pixel? Today something else also arrived in my post, similar to what arrived the other day, and I'm so pleased by this because I've been waiting for so long. When I was younger and I used to follow comics, obviously it's been a great return coming back to comics. I used to love the cross-hatching, the line work that comic artists used to use. And I would love, and I still do, I still love the non-colored or colorized comics, especially when you want to see the line work really well. But it's not often the case that you get to see such good line work unless you're looking at manga comics, right? Especially in the Western world. And one of my favorite YouTubers online, Razorfist, got together with a incredible artist as well, George Alexopoulos. And I say Alexopoulos because I'm a fellow Greek, and that's the way you pronounce it. You don't say Alexopoulos, you say Alexopoulos. Because we actually come from a very familiar sort of clan. My name is Zacharopoulos. His name is Alexopoulos. So it's kind of very similar kind of clans. So to a fellow Greek, from a fellow Greek, well done, George. And Razorfist, love your work, man. Love your YouTube channel. Love everything you do. But check what these guys have done. They came up with this. Ghost of the Badlands. Now, again, I love the hardcover. Absolutely love hardcover. This is the way comics should be made, okay? And it's just incredible. When I say to you, this is kind of like cowboy meets ruthlessness meets, not, I wouldn't say horror, but it meets the sinister kind of plots. It's beautiful. It's well designed. Absolutely well designed. And I'll read the back here very quickly for you. Canyon Diablo, Arizona Territory, 1896. A town tougher than Tombstone, deadlier than Deadwood, where rival railroad companies vie for control and bandits murder at whim. Whew, awesome stuff. But something stirs in the Sonoran wasteland. A masked rider wielding a bizarre mechanical pistol of the old world, dispensing the justice of the Old Testament. I mean, beware the ghost of the Badlands. And what's awesome about this, it's just, I mean, how do you beat comic work like this? You know, I love it when I see a comic that has no color and it's cross-hatched. I mean, one of the recent ones I purchased was the one from Kelly Jones and Matt Wagner when it comes to Dracula, right? The Impaler. And I got that with cross-hatching, and I got with color as well. But man, look at this thing. Look at this work that's involved in this. Razorfist and George Alexopoulos. Well done, guys. I mean, how do you beat comic work like this? And it's perfection, man. The amount of work that's gone into this, it blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. I'm so happy I'm coming back into comics and I see stuff like this. Warner and DC, you guys are absolute morons. You should be lapping up talent like this, because the stuff you guys are producing is absolutely trash. Absolute trash. Alright, so what can I say about this great story, you know, Ghost of the Badlands, and why I got it? First of all, I got it because I love hardcover. Second of all, I love black and white, essentially non-colored comics, and I love the cross-line hatchwork on this. But I especially, of course, I follow Razorfist and his YouTube channel through Nerdrotic and a couple of others, and I just love your work, dude. Razorfist, I love your approach in life, and 100%, I'm behind you 100%. And George Alexopoulos, well done, man. Your work is fantastic. From a fellow Greek to another Greek, really, you've done a tremendous job with this. This is an incredible piece of work. And I did a little bit of a write-up. I wrote up my own little synopsis around the story, which I've written down, and I'm just going to read it to you. And I think this really summarizes this wonderful graphic novel, stunning graphic novel, and I'll be reading this again today. I've just quickly skimmed through the story, and I always do that with comics, and then I go through it 3 or 4 times to really get to the picture of it, and really sort of harness it, but I love it already. I love it already, and I just absolutely love the cover, man. What a great book. What a great comic. Or graphic novel. So this is what I wrote about this, and this is paying homage to you guys for creating such a wonderful piece of art. In the unruly, real-life railroad boomtown of Canyon Diablo, in Arizona in 1896, a spendthrift mayor tries to enforce order and extract profit with an iron fist, even resorting to hired banditry. Now, my apologies for any kind of spoilers. I'm trying not to do too many spoilers here. Yet, someone from the shadows funds his ambitions. As his mercenary, bands basically prowl the Badlands. Something far more sinister stalks them, which is what we want to see, right? A masked avenger. Brilliant. Armed with the ancient weapon of ruthless design, begins basically to deliver the Old Testament justice, awesome stuff, to the wicked. All this banditry, he starts to take them out, sparing only one of those bandits. This enigmatic figure offers a path to redemption, unveiling a chilling mystery through the survivor's eyes, which is rather cool to see, okay? And the locals have already named this vigilante terror the ghost of the Badlands. Man, this is what you call punk rock metal cross cowboy cross ghost, intense, heavy, sort of gritty kind of comic writing. And I love the story behind this. It's absolutely brilliant. So what Razorfist and George Alexopoulos have done here, it's brilliant because, you know, if there's any guiding philosophy here, it's basically to reject the propagandist leanings that is happening in the industry today. Above all, more importantly, to create without asking for permission. So, you know, these are just mere reflections, they're not commands. So the legacy entertainment giants are crumbling today. You know, DC, Marvel, and all, they're crumbling. Marvel and DC are on track to become little more than just IP farms for film and TV studios. They've lost their plot. They've lost their focus. They've lost their guidance. They are no longer relevant. Marvel and DC are no longer relevant. You know, their print divisions are on their last legs. They're producing absolute trash in the industry. From someone who was in comics when he was in his tens and from 10 years old all the way to 15, and who left comics and is now back into comics at the age of 50. I'm 51 today, or recently. I can tell you right now that this comic, the one recently I've had from Kelly Jones and Matt Wagner, Dracula, and of course my Ripperverse comics that are on the shelf, which I've done videos for, you guys are making comics relevant again and storytelling relevant again. You're not on your last legs. You're only booming with this kind of work. You know, because Marvel and DC have been dragging their feet for so long on this digital adaptation nonsense and missing really the lifeboat that they needed to survive. You know, the signs are very clear. You know, you owe no reverence, basically, to these outdated behemoths. Not anymore. They've ruined what they've created with identity politics, with absolute atrocious writing, very, very subpar illustrations, and truthfully, politically motivated nonsense, which doesn't work. It's not entertainment, Marvel and DC. It really isn't. You've kind of ruined your own intellectual property. So if you're tougher on yourself than any Marvel scout would be, then the only critic you need to answer is to yourself. And Razorfist and George Alexopoulos, guys, you've answered to yourselves and to all the fans in buckets and spades. This is tremendous work. So I wanted to thank you for creating such great work. I picked this up today. It's just stunning work. Absolutely stunning work. I mean, you can't beat work like this. You really can't. It's tremendous work. And what can I say? This is one of the best comics that I've very quickly skimmed through. It's going to be one of the best comics I will ever read. And it's a great comic novel. It's over 100 pages. It's stunning work. And I love that you've gone with a color cover and beautiful non-colorized pages with a cross-hatching that just absolutely stands out. It really, truly stands out. It's absolutely stunning. I can't even begin to tell you how I marvel at this. And wow, absolutely amazing. Well done. Arcaven Comics, guys. Arcaven Comics. Well done, guys, for creating this great piece of work. I'm so pleased I got this, and it's going to be fantastic. I love it. I think it's going to be brilliant. I want to see more hardcover copy type of graphic novels out there, and to Razorfist and George Alexopoulos. Well done, guys. This is tremendous work. And it's Demetrius here again from Obi Pixel. I can't wait to read this again over and over again. I want to thank all my subscribers and let you all know you guys don't know what you're missing. If you get this in your hands and you go through it, excuse me for a second. If you get this in your hands and you guys go through this, you won't believe how cool this is. This is such tremendous work. And I can't even begin to tell you how many more times I will recommend this. It's just going to be brilliant. I would love to get a few more of these and give them out as gifts because I think they're amazing. And, oh man, can't wait to fully sit down and truly spend at least a couple of hours really going through it carefully and understanding everything and really enjoying the storyline because, man, does it beat entertainment that we have out there in the industry today. Absolutely beats it. So for those of you who are my subscribers, I'm just letting you know, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Subscribe to Razorfist, get in touch with George Alexopoulos, and just check out their work. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with next. And once again, Demetrius here from Obi Pixel, today talking about comics once again, and signing out.